Hey, welcome guys. Welcome to the webinar and today's April Fool's webinar. We should be live. Yes, we are live. All right. So, hey Garth, how you going today, mate?
Hey mate, how you doing?
Yeah, good. Been a one of those weeks just getting into stuff and researching stuff and learning new stuff, and it's a whole new learning curve when you're doing drop shipping. I just want to see if I'll share the link to the webinar. Let's see if I've got the right one, and then people can watch the replay or jump on. Hang on a second. I think I have got the right one. Let me have a look. Yeah, we have. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just post this into the Slack group if people want to jump on. Yeah. So guys, welcome to the webinar. I'll just put this on mute. In this webinar, we're just basically going to talk about the week and how things are going as usual. And Bitcoin's starting to move, and we're starting to see some new ICOs or IEOs coming out. So, how you going, Garth? How's your week been?
Good. What have I been up to? Basically, just doing a little bit more research. I've got a bit of information to share with you about some drop shipping stuff that I discovered this week. So I just want to share that with you and the rest of the group. Cool. And also this latest. If anyone does Facebook ads, I just learned, it's so fresh off. It's so fresh, man. I literally learned it half an hour ago. It is the hottest thing. It's a new thing that Facebook just put out. So I'll share that with you as well. So if you do sort of advertising and you want this thing before anyone else has got it, because I don't think anyone's got it yet. It's like Facebook is always doing stuff, and they've just launched this thing, and literally it's like nearly put a whole business out. Like all these companies that were doing this, they've just nearly completely ruined their business. So I'll share that tonight. But yeah, that's all I've been doing. Just a bit more research. Working at, as you know, Mondays I'm doing stuff on. I've got a client that I'm doing like website stuff. Remember the e-commerce stuff? So still doing that, and it's progressing. So really getting into it. Just at this stage, I've been getting it up to filling in the gaps and making sure the listings are correct and stuff like that. And all that stuff takes time. So and I'll probably, hopefully, in the next maybe 3 or 4 weeks, get to do a bit more. Like once you've got that base level, then you can start improving on it. But you got to clean up all the listings, and you got to make sure you got correct images and correct categories and SEO. So doing all that, and it just, unfortunately, it takes time. So but it's been fun. I've been really enjoying that. So it's been good. So yeah, that's what's been happening.
Cool.
Don't know much about crypto. I haven't actually looked at it all week, but I have been watching some memes come through for crypto memes, which have been making me laugh. So obviously some stuff's been going on. Did Bitcoin go over 4,000 and drop again or something like that?
Yeah, Bitcoin went to what's it, for 4,131 now. So
yeah,
it's going up.
I feel like it really is bottoming out. All the what's interesting now is you're seeing a lot of the you'll see a lot of, like, I'm on Twitter, right? I get a lot of my info from crypto from Twitter. And I find a lot of trading people do trades, and they're showing the setups. And what you're seeing now is buy setups. Nearly everyone is like, "Oh, look at this! This is a bottom pattern. This is a bottom pattern," and it's it seems to be, the consensus seems to be that, hey, we're really in a buying situation right now, and it could potentially go off at any time. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just share quickly some crypto stuff I learned. Let me just share my screen.
Cool.
Okay. Share. Okay. So this is just I talked about this last week, I think. This is just my default wallet for MetaChain, MetaHash. Sorry, MetaHash is the ICO that we went into. Well, I went into. A few of us went into it. Well, it would have been 6 months back, and so I've got to transfer my coins. They've just launched their mainnet, and I can't show you on I can't show you in a live demo because I don't know how to hook it up the Google Hangouts to applications that work on my desktop. So I've just taken screenshots, and this is a screenshot of my wallet. They've got different functions within this wallet, and they've got apps within this wallet as well. But there's basically 3 types of options that you can earn rewards. There's like one that is like staking. Then there's another one which is like a masternode. They don't call it a masternode, they call it forging. And then there's another one that's called coin forging. And what it basically is assigning what they call delegating your coins to a masternode server, and then you're basically within the system. You just click a couple of buttons, and then you can then just start essentially just earning rewards. So you assign. So it's like me going to you, Garth, and saying, "Okay, here's my coins," and you go and you put it on your machine, and then when you mine it, or you what they call forge it, then just send me the returns, and it does it automatically within the wallet. So you don't actually.
Wow.
You don't actually have to send it to. You don't have to trust anyone to send the coins to. If I don't know you, I don't trust you, it doesn't matter. All I need to do is assign my coins to your server, and it'll mine it. And I've got 39 or say 40,000 MHC. And if I just go to this next one photo here, and I've only been doing it for 2 days because this hasn't really been. It's supposed to start after 3 days, but these guys are obviously selling my coins already. I'm getting about 77 coins a day, mining or what they call forging, coin forging, 40,000. So what that basically means is 40,000 coins is basically 40,000. It's got a calculator here times point say 0.9 because it's dropped a little bit. It's about 3,600 in coins, and I'm getting about 77 times 0.09. And I know it mightn't seem a lot. It's about $7. It mightn't seem a lot, but I'm getting $7 a day. I'll have more results after I officially pass the 3 days. I'll have the full 40,000. I think I'm only getting rewards on 30,000 at the moment, because I've delegated two different servers. Anyway, so the gist of it is this: you can buy coins if you want to forge them. On the coin forge option, you need just 512, and they're basically going to start earning rewards. But here's the thing: the main thing with MetaHash is the coin is only new, and it's just gone on to KuCoin, and they just released some news that it's going to go on 3 more what do you call it, exchanges this month, within a month, and it hasn't gone on Binance yet. So yeah, look into it. I mean, it's just something that you want to, if you know, I think the value of it will go up to maybe about 15 or 16 cents by the end of the year. So, you know, it could potentially double in value. There are a lot of coins, but the thing with MetaHash is it's claimed to be the fastest blockchain in the world, and it's got a tested TPS of 50,000 transactions per second.
Wow.
So it is pretty new, and I'm earning just some rewards from it. And I thought I'd just share that with you guys if you're interested in, or if you still got your coins on MetaHash, just transfer them from the ICO online wallet at ico.metahash.org, I think it is, and then transfer them to the your local wallet, and then back that up, save your password, and then you can then start earning like coins for doing nothing. It's just like staking and all that sort of stuff that we kind of did before. So anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you. Now, do you just want to go to share us what because I'll be interested.
Sure.
I think I know what it is, but I could be wrong. And
Yeah, no, you would know. You're probably aware of how this works. That's all
yeah,
good. I'll
just
start
give me
showing.
1 second. I'm just going to go off in a bit. Give me about 10 seconds. I've got to take something off
Yep.
the oven because it's going to burn, and I don't want
Show
to do
it
that.
out.
So
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. But you can start if you want, Garth.
Yeah. All right. No worries. Alrighty. So what I've been looking at is some different ways to drop ship. So basically, with drop shipping, it's essentially you don't have the product, you get your supplier or the manufacturer to send the product. So what I want to talk about is a few different programs that I've seen. Now, most of this applies to the US, but I want to show you a few different ones. So this one's called Price Yak, essentially drop shipping. And this is sort of how it works. You can sort of see on the screen here. So with your different places you can source from is Amazon US, CA, I think that's Canada, and then the UK. Also Walmart, AliExpress, and Costco. Now all your destinations, meaning where you can actually sell to. So you can have your own Shopify, or you can have eBay or Amazon, and it has 4 different destinations: US, Canada, UK, and MX. NG is that Mexico, or what's MX? Do you know? Oh, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, that's Mexico. They
Okay.
pronounce it Mexico.
Mexico. And then you got eBay, US, Canada, UK, and of course, if you have a Shopify store, so you can supply, you can get all your product from these on the left, and you can sell them to the right, and it's totally automated. So there's a little diagram here. It can generate thousands of listings just by putting the product ID in. It then shows the source price, destination price, and it will reprice it automatically. And then it has automatic fulfillment. So it's showing you a few different examples. You've got the customer here. You can order it from Amazon, and then Walmart delivers it to the customer. Tracking goes back through to the customer. So, and this use all different configurations you can do it. So it's very flexible. So there's an example of eBay, order come through eBay, and then you use Amazon to send it out. So that's what they've got there. They've got a fair bit of information about what you can do with it. Basically, it's creating the listings, repricing, and automatically placing the orders. Plus, they've got more information here, and you can start out for free, and then it goes up from there. And they're all pretty much the same. So that's Price Yak. Another one here is called Joe Lister, Amazon to eBay in 5 minutes. So this is basically a way to list and fulfill your Amazon inventory on eBay. It works in US, Canada, UK, and Germany market as well. So these basically does the same thing. This is all your Amazon inventory. I believe you can just import it, or it comes in live, and then you can export or basically send that to like another channel on eBay. So it starts at $25, I think. I'll just double check. Maybe $30 a month, $29 a month. So this one's been around for some time. So is Price Yak. Another one here is DSM Tool. I've heard a lot of people use this one, and basically same sort of thing. It handles multiple markets, does repricing, gives you all the stats. Plans start at $0. Now for its suppliers, it has Amazon, UK, US, AliExpress, Sears, Kmart, Target, Banggood, Wayfair. Plus they're adding new stores all the time. In United Kingdom, Amazon, Wayfair, and then Germany, France, and Canada. So it's opening up these other markets as well. And it's essentially a very similar tool to what we just showed, and you can start out at $0. So it's pretty amazing. Now, some of you guys that are in Australia, you've probably done your research as well if you've ever looked into this, and you may not have found anything for Australia. Well, just recently I discovered 2 apps that you can use for Australia. One I found yesterday, and the other one I knew about a few months ago. So the first one's called Scarcity Manager, and it's for the dropshipping automation tool, and it's designed for eBay dropshipping sellers. So essentially, you can actually source and then drop ship from basically eBay to eBay, or you can do it partially manual as well. And I think the pricing, let's have a quick look at the pricing. I think they're around about $30 a month or something like that. I'll just double check. Actually, this one's not too bad. It's $30 for platinum, which has got everything, and $10 to start. But essentially, it stops you overselling stock. It actually checks the prices, and essentially it doesn't allow you to oversell. So it checks from the supplier. And I was trying out where it was. It actually is designed for eBay Australia as well. So this one will work on ebay.com.au. I don't think it actually says it here, but I know it is because it's been referred by one of the guys that do the one of the sellers that does eBay dropshipping in Australia. Now here's another one I just found, which is pretty impressive. It's called oh my goodness, we've got scheduled maintenance. That's funny. I'll just refresh that in case it's back up again. That's funny.
Probably will. Probably
I'm looking at it, and all of a sudden, it's in maintenance. I don't know. Maybe it is in maintenance still. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, so priceguard.com.au. I can't show you what's on the screen, but essentially, what it does is same sort of thing, but it's designed for all the Australian suppliers. So it has a bunch of Australian suppliers. Like I think there was 20 Australian suppliers, well-known Aussie Australian suppliers, that it will check the pricing and also check, like I believe, the availability as well. And you can list that on eBay to sell. Very excited about that. I think it was like $30 a month or something like that. So I'm really interested in trying this out just to sell some stuff on eBay and see how that goes. And the final thing, unrelated to drop shipping, this is a really cool thing. I don't think you've seen this, NG, is that it just come out. It's called the Ad Library. Okay.
I haven't seen that.
Nah, it's brand new from Facebook. If you Google search and type in Facebook Ad Library, you'll find this URL. And the way it works is you have different countries, which represents where you are and what you want to look at. But let's say you want to look at a particular ad. You can put in a name, topic, or an organization and actually find out all their ads. It is crazy. So remember how with when you go into somebody's page, it will actually tell you the ads that when you go click on info and ads, it will actually tell you the ads are running. But now you can search all across the whole market. So I might just switch to the United States and see, because there's a lot more advertising going on there. And I'll let you choose a topic. What topic should we search for that's got some ads? What do you reckon?
Cats. Anything cats or pets.
All right. So the way it does is it gives you cats. It gives you. Now I'm not sure exactly 100% how to use it, but I think you click on the page, like more like the page below. So then it gives you all these different cats. So I don't know. Let's click on Bengal cats, United States. Now it says there's no ads matching criteria, right? So then we go back. Let me do it one more. I may not be doing it 100%, right? But we choose cats make me happy. Let's have a look what they got. Nothing. Try cats again. I did it. I have tested it. It does work. We'll just find. I know Simon's cat. Let's have a look at him. I don't know what Simon's cat is. Nothing. So what you're actually looking at here is this is telling you if there's any ads running. So let's find Big Cat Rescue.
It's wrong. I found one. It's even telling them how much they spend and everything.
Oh, here you go. Yeah. So here's Big Cat Rescue. This is what it looks like.
Yeah.
What it does is it tells you all the ads. It tells you when they started running, and if they're still active, they're green. And basically how long they're running the ad. It shows you everything about the ad. Also, I think you can click on see ad details, and it will tell you the impressions and how much money they spent. Yep, and it tells you the who it was shown to and where, and the total ad spend. Now, if you guys don't know this, so they spent. It's telling that they spent 14, nearly 15 grand on this ad between this time frame and this time frame. This is how transparent Facebook is getting things. So this is absolutely incredible. And as far as I know, you may not be able to see it, but they they must have an API, which doesn't mean much to you and I, but what it means is this: they might be opening up this to third parties. It says Ad Library API. This might mean that a lot more software providers will have access to ads, which will mean that you'll get much more information about ads and spending. Like, it's pretty incredible. So, and if we put in a particular page, like a big page, we could, see how much they're spending. Like, I don't know, Gary V. That's Gary V. He surely will have some ads running. Right, so we'll have a look. Got one ad running at the moment. See ad details. Okay, so it doesn't give you too much. Maybe the other one, maybe it was political. I'm not 100% sure, but it showed a bit more than what it is here. But yeah, this is like one ad. But this is how amazing it is. So essentially, if you want to see ads for different places, you just go to here and you type in the ads. Any other big names you can think of? What's that guy, Ty Lopez?
Ty Lopez. Oh yeah, he
I'll do this and then I'll finish up. Ty Lopez, and he would have 1 million ads.
Yeah, he spends a bit of money.
So this is here's it to do with ads related to politics. So that's why they're reporting the amount. I think it's to do with, I think, remember the issues before with ads being political nature. They want to know how much they've spent. So that's what it is there. But you can see all the different ads and the variations of the ads. And if you want to learn how to do ads and see the formats, this is really good to understand by looking at some of the big accounts. And if you go back to the part, you can look how many ads and variations is running. And these are all still active, and each of them would be for a different product or whatever thing that he's running at the time. But what a fantastic resource. And I just thought I'd share that because I only found out that tonight, believe it or not. So yeah, what do you think of that?
Yeah, that's I was using the Facebook ads, going through their Facebook page and finding it that way, which is pretty cool. It's a good way to, and obviously you guys know about the you just add to cart. I haven't fired that Facebook Pixel thing that people are talking about, but I've just been adding to cart and just pressing liking shit, and then just doing as much as I can to show Facebook, hey, I'm interested in this product, and then obviously other products are going to show up. So that does actually work. Works for a little while. There's a couple of things which I want to share with e-commerce, which is really interesting. There's another one too, which is pretty cool, is Ad Espresso, which is really good, but it's a paid service, and that has got a lot of spy stuff for promoting ecom.
Definitely does. I think they've got a thing where you can search. They've got all the ads that you can search there for free.
There's another one, Ecom Hunt, which is also another place where you can spy on shit. You can open a free account, and they'll just give you free stuff. But if you want to obviously, get the winning, I think you get 2 a day. You can break it down and get 2 a day. So this is also a good place to get ideas. Ecom Hunt, just go and visit them from time to time. This one's also a really good idea. This one's also a good one. It's Plexter. This is the one that I check pretty regularly, and that's shows you the a little bit of information about it. It's a good place to just get ideas and find new products, and then it shows you the orders and all that sort of basic information that you can start off with. Dig a little deeper, and obviously if you want to go paid, then you just obviously upgrade. All right, so a couple of things. This lady here, she's made this public, so I'll just tell you. She made this store. She's making 81,000 a month with just free traffic, and I'll go over the things that she went over. So this is her store here. Okay, this is her boyfriend here, and she's got her own channel. I'm subscribed to her channel, and she put this video out. And basically, her name's Tatiana. She makes 81,000 a month. She showed her Shopify and she showed her store. So this is her proof here that she's obviously, what she did was she was making about 30 to 40,000 on Amazon, and then she took the same product and then went to what do you call it? Her own website, which is this. Yeah, so she's obviously she's not doing it for nothing. She's got a new product, which she's pushing to help people, just build their own website, and she does it all for free traffic. So basically, my takeaway for this is she's done a bloody good job. Obviously,
sorry, I know you said this twice. Did you say free traffic?
Yeah, she's getting this from free traffic. Now, there's a couple of things. There's a couple of reasons why I don't like this, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
She's awesome because she's basically she's got a story there. If you follow her channel, she came from nothing. Blah blah blah. Her boyfriend actually's makes more than her. So his channel is Project Life Mastery.
He's been around for some time.
Yeah, he's got 712,000 subscribers. So he's doing this thing for her to get her to push her product. So obviously, why wouldn't you? And now she's pushing her new course. So obviously that, people don't disclose their Shopify and they show their shop for no reason. Like I would never show my shop because there's no need to. No one needs to know, right? So she's selling a course, which is fine, which is good. She can help people. But here's the thing. This is what I learned from her website. Her site is making 81,000 a month, and you can go to her site. It's called Lux Curbs, and just have a look at it, right? And this is the takeaways. First of all, I don't like it because she's put herself as the brand, and I don't think that people will do that, all right? Because they're shy, they don't want to be the public figure, and that's probably the only downturn I don't like about this product website. But everything else is freaking awesome. So if I was to do this, I wouldn't put my face as the actual brand. I would just have it faceless, because then if you can do it faceless, you can do it with everything.
Maybe she could get a model, like other models, to model the clothing.
Yeah, she does, but she's like the face of it, because she does all the selling and she does all the thing too. So when she sells it, if you goes to sell it, she'd have to get someone to then rebrand. To make her not.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but her website is pretty awesome, and she does these waist trainers, and she's got about a 60% profit. So this is her breakdown, and she makes So the site's basically making what's that? 81,000 divided by 30 is about what? 2,500 a day, 3,000 a day.
Wow,
that's what her site is. And
Instagram, like traffic from Instagram or something.
Yeah, you could probably deconstruct and find out where she's doing it. But she does a lot of model stuff, and she does a lot of testimonials. And so if you look at her website, it's totally different to anything else. And this is what I want to talk about. Drop shipping. Her website, drop shipping, is totally different to what you see on Shopify. They have the same cookie cutter stuff. She's probably using Shopify, But if you look at a website, it's all custom stuff. Like it's all the models are all custom. She's paid the models. She's done a really big job and spent a lot of money on branding. And this is where dropshipping's gone now. It's all about branding, and it's all about doing these websites like this that are custom. That you come along this site, and then you come along another site which is just cookie cutter with all the general store. Like, you know, a general store, unless you got the traffic, you can make it happen. But with this is a niche specific, and it really focuses on, you know, these type of products here that are related to this niche. And, you know, she's crushing it, right? She's crushing it. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that. You can just go over and look at her site. It's Lux Curves. Just Google it. Another thing too, I'll obviously, you know, I bought what's his name? Forget his name. Forget his name.
What course was it?
What's his name? Oh, let me have a look. I made a post about it. Gabriel's. All right. So I bought Gabriel's course, and the funny thing is, though, he does this video, and the first, like, literally the second video, he's like, anyone who gets this content, you're not allowed to share it, and you're not allowed to hack, you're not allowed to share any logins, you're not allowed to share any public information. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a bit of a bummer. So he's really protective on his content, which is fine because he created it. And there is a couple of things that I got away from that, which I won't share the content because I can't. But I will. What I will do is I'll share some of the apps that I've installed, right? Which I didn't know. I did know some of them, but I didn't know all of them. And so here's the thing, right? These are the apps that I've installed. So I have my Shopify site running now, and if you total these apps, it's about $80 a month. Once Burlo kicks in, it'll be about 105, 110 a month. So these are the ones that I'm using, the ones that he suggested, which are really cool. The add to cart checkout booster, which is basically like different functions, but when when you scroll down on your website, it puts a add to cart button on the bar on the top. There's a whole host of features. Anyway, so that one there, the all reviews. This is the best one I've found. I'm thinking these websites, they pull the Alibaba or the AliExpress reviews into your Shopify store, so it gives you instant proof. And I was trying to get it to work, and I couldn't get it to work until I came across this plugin. It's called Ali Reviews, and it's free, and it pulls up to 50 testimonials from AliExpress directly into your store. I mean, it's just a game changer, and it's free, right? It's probably one of the most important apps. The currency exchange, I've got that, and I just upgraded to all the different currencies. You can get the free version for just 5 currencies if you're just targeting the top 5 countries. This email marketing automation is called Conversio. This is a game changer. It's
great that one. It used to have a different name.
Yeah, well, this one here,
Conversio, good program.
He basically he showed stats on it. He's got like 6,000% return. So basically, what it does is email marketing. It sends out the default campaign sends out 3 emails, and then on the 3rd email it sends a coupon. It's also got built-in. It's a pretty good one. That's what he recommends.
Yeah. It's like it's the kind of the version before Klaviyo. So Conversio is a real simple plug and play and really does well. And then the next one up, which is a little bit harder and more expensive, is Klaviyo. So that's why that Conversio is very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Burlo, obviously, you know about that. I'm just pulling my AliExpress listings. It's easy to use. It's free for the first 500, and then after 500, you're going to start to pay. So you can install a Burlo straight away and just start using it. SMS marketing, this one here, SMS Bump, this is another game changer. Basically, it messages people out and says through an SMS and say, hey, you missed your cart. He also had huge returns with this. That's all, and also got live chat on my site. I've got this ultimate sales booster, and I've got this Langify, which is I've still got to figure this one out. I may not use this one. I've got to see.
Yeah.
So that's basically the grunt work. All these apps.
That's cool.
Yeah, but you obviously got to know how to use them. So I've just gone to a one store setup for my drop shipping. I've just done like 4 versions of the videos to start my ad sets.
Yep.
I recommend start 3 ad sets first. And so yeah, I'm basically at the stage now where I'm about to launch my campaign. I got my product. I spent money on the graphics, on the logo. I really took a lot of time to get it. It's really nice and clean. I'm just using the debut theme. It's totally different to when I first tried to do it with a general store, which failed. This one's different, and hopefully I'll start getting some sales soon. But I think I'm on the right track now because his course is really good. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to share.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about. Mine was just about some of the apps to make drop shipping easier, like arbitrage between different marketplaces. And also I wanted to share that one about the Facebook ads library, which is pretty cool. So if anyone wants to find out what your competitors' ads are doing or how they structure them, you just basically do a search and find those ads, and then you have a look at the way they break down. And the longer the ads are running for, the more successful they are. And it's an easier way to find out like how many times they've run and how many views and stuff like that. But basically, if they're over 100,000, they're doing pretty good. They're making money because no one can afford to keep paying for ads if they're not making money. So that's how it works.
Yeah, that's it. And with my FBA stuff, I'm just basically waiting for the stuff to arrive, which is taking a while. So that's why I decided to just try drop shipping again because so one student in Gabriel's group, he basically started, and he only started in January, and his store is already making like 400,000 a month just taking his course. It's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll just give it a go again because I failed at first, but I think I'm kind of on the right track. If not this product, it'll be a next product, which I think I could turn over some decent profit with it. But other than that, I reckon you guys should keep a close eye on what's happening in the crypto space as well, with these IEOs, which is I did a post in the group about the latest IEO on Huobi's doing one. It's called Resistance, and they always pump and then they kind of dump, but historically speaking, they always pump, and you always make a profit on them. Especially the Binance ones, they're a no-brainer, the Binance ones. But this one's on Huobi Pro. It's through ICO Syndicate, and they I can't really say the bonus they're offering because they say you're not meant to, but it's a decent bonus, and I don't know, just have a look at it anyway. It's worth having a look at for some fast profits if people are interested. They're having masternodes. That Resistance IEO is having a masternodes as well later on down the road, but won't be active for a while. So it's a bit of a risk because it's not on Binance, and later, you're investing into basically an exchange because that's what Resistance is. But if it's successful, your coins could be worth a bit of money, but there's a lot of exchanges popping up like mushrooms these days. So me personally, if I was to invest in it, I would just look for short-term flip, get it in, sell the coins, and then just get out and then because there's no guarantee that these exchanges will do anything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, and as we found out, exchanges are a risk, which we knew about. Was if you don't have the keys, if you don't have your private keys and you've got your coins in exchange, they can be hacked. They can do the wrong thing, and you lose your funds. And we've seen that happen multiple times. And it's funny, we've seen really dodgy. Notice like some of the really dodgy exchanges that when there was a few. That I signed up for in like a year or so ago. Some of them have closed down, and then other ones got hacked. And then like I'm glad I didn't have my coins sitting on some of those, but it's just crazy. You just got to, like, if you're going to be trading, you can't just leave it there all the time. You got to make sure you bring it back in and keep it to a hardware wallet or something like that. So that's the only thing to be careful. And I did get an email from Bittrex. It's it could be 2 weeks ago now. They told me if I didn't put my ID in, I wouldn't be able to access my account. So they wanted to know everything about me, and I had 14 days to comply, and I couldn't move any of my coins out. I didn't have much in there because I already knew about this, so I already got most of my Bitcoin out. It was only like a small bit left, right? But this is what happens. And we knew about that before. We knew about the some of these things. Remember, was it Poloniex they were talking about? And remember, everyone like went on to one of the other exchanges.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and it was all because they were bringing in legislation to say we want to hear everything about KYC and that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they left. It was basically everyone left Poloniex and Binance.
Yeah, that's right.
Bittrex, and then to go to Binance.
Yeah, wasn't it 50,000 a day or
it
something?
Was something crazy, and that's how basically Binance grew. Speaking of Binance, Ian Bellino on his 2.5 hour webinar, which I watched the complete right to the end, he basically said that there's going to be a pump for Binance, BNB, and if you notice Binance right now, it's up there, man. It's like number 6 and just under Litecoin. So, sorry, number 7. So it's just it's literally knocking on Bitcoin Cash's door. And obviously, you guys know about Stellar. Now they gave away 1 billion coins with Coinbase. And if you haven't received that notification for Coinbase, I think they might be just screening it and offering it to people that are either in the US or have new accounts in the US, or they're in the US, and then they may be offering it to older accounts or other international Coinbase accounts, because that's what I noticed. I was like put on a waiting list, whereas other people that were just in the US that just opened a free account got access to it straight away. So then maybe they're favoring newer accounts, giving away that Stellar, and I think they were giving away 50 USD of Stellar.
Wow.
Yeah, so look for Stellar. That's now going to be obviously on Coinbase, so that's going to give some liquidity. So that's moved up to number 8. EOS. So yeah, it's all building in the background for things to come. So yeah, keep an eye on that. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, Garth. If there's anything else,
no, that was it. I think we covered a fair bit. It was good. It was we had a bit more than last week to talk about. So yeah, it was pretty exciting. So that's good. I can't wait to see what happens next week. There might be some more news happening. So that's all good.
Yeah, with the drop shipping as well. Like you just got to kind of think out of the box, because once you get a product to go really, really well, like you can actually use the Amazon warehouses as fulfillment centers. Send your product to the FBA, your FBA fulfillment center through your Seller Essential account, and then you can actually fulfill the orders using their system, which is another way to do it. And there's a couple of other things that I found with the drop shipping. So literally, you could build a drop shipping store and have like either Amazon fulfill it or have a supplier in China fulfill it. And as you grow and get bigger and bigger, you can either use Amazon as the fulfillment way to fulfill the orders, or you can use fulfillment centers in Australia, in Germany, in the UK, or in America to build that network. So that's how you could so basically that's how you could build your brand. You could build a brand around a certain type of products, and your edge is you got product all over the world. Like you might only have 100 units or maybe 300 units or 500 units of something that you got from Alibaba that's cost you, $3 to $5. Now that might seem a lot initially, but if you look at it in the grand scheme of things, if you're starting to do volume and you're doing 10, 20,000 a month, you could then just send 500 units to America, 500 to Germany, 500 to UK, or 500 to Australia, and just leave the majority of it in China. And then when orders come through, figure out, okay, how can I get the product to the customer as fast as possible? If they're in the United States, obviously you can use the fulfillment center in the United States. You can just do it literally all online and build a brand and then get the product to the customers as fast as possible. And then as soon as you do that, that's how you get testimonials and you build that brand. So it's actually all there. That's what people are doing now. That's what these drop shippers are doing now. They're using fulfillment centers in all different countries, and they're basically modeling what Amazon did. They're just copying what Amazon's doing.
100%, 100%. That's the way to do it.
It's interesting.
It is. And while you were talking, I logged in the Coinbase, and it says earn $50 of Stellar Lumens. Learn about Stellar with Coinbase Earn, and you could earn up to $50 of Stellar Lumens for free.
Yeah, John, are you on a waiting list or what? They put you on a waiting list?
Click on the button and says Earn Stellar. It tells me what it is. Oh, it's like a education, and then it says join waitlist.
Yeah, you're on the wait list. Yeah.
So
which is good, I reckon.
I'll go through that. See, that's a smart thing to learn about a product, about a new coin, to make you understand how it works, what its advantage is, and then you're also getting some of that free coin as well to use. So I think it's it's a good way. I might do that.
Yeah, well, I'm on the waiting list too. So hopefully, if they don't, there's 1 billion coins. If they don't run out, I'll just watch each video. It's like $2 a video or something. But log into blockchain. If you want to give up your KYC details, they'll give you 25 Lumen. I got Stellar Lumen. I got it within. I just did my KYC and I got that done within half an hour, and then I got it now. I got an email the next day saying my Stellar Lumens was in my blockchain account, and it was. So that's free, $25 there. And if you get the Coinbase one too, there's an extra $50. But I know Sean Logan was doing that, and he's basically what he was doing was giving people his Coinbase account referral link. So he was earning $10 on that. Then they were doing the Stellar Lumens, getting another $50 from that. So yeah, he was. I don't know, but I think you can only do it to $40. They have a limit. So wish it was unlimited because you just that would be good. So yeah, I like Garth. No, everything's going good. I'm just like I said, just keep going at it with whatever you're doing, and eventually something's going to happen.
That's right. You just got to keep going for sure. And that's cool. That's good.
All right, buddy. Well, good to speak to you again, mate. And for those people, we're still here, guys. We're still doing our thing, and we'll post this in the replay, and you guys can watch it. But don't be scared to come on or to
if you have any questions, you can always, once after we post the video, you can ask a question too if you're not sure as well.
Yeah, and things are heating up too with crypto. I can just feel it. I think a couple of months and Bitcoin's really going to start to move. So I'm confident it will. Eventually it will. It's not going to stay like this forever.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
All right, buddy. Well, good to see you again, mate. and we'll see you in the next webinar, guys. Catch you later. See ya.
Bye.